Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. Today, we're talking baseball. What's good, everybody? Hope all is well with everyone on this Sunday, on this Mother's Day, May the 12th. And hope all your mothers out there had a great and wonderful day. And we're going to talk a little baseball. We're going to lead off with what you see on the screen. We spoke about this yesterday. Was pretty hyped up for his first game. And now the first game is in the books for Mr. Paul Skenes of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And you'll see on the bottom right, you'll see his line. 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks, ERA of 6.75. Now, I know those numbers don't look good. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break it down for you of the game where I thought he had some nerves in the first couple of innings. His pitch placement was kind of bad in some spots. 2 of the runs that he gave up were given up by relief. We'll talk about that in a minute when I get to that inning. He had got the first 2 runners on in the top of the 5th, and then relief came and walked the world. But let's get to it. So Paul Skenes made his debut. Looked pretty good out there when he was on. That fastball was amazing. I figured, and I said this yesterday, he was going to be on a pitch count. And he went 4 innings. He did not finish. He came up for the 5th inning, but he did not finish. He had 84 pitches. Here's an interesting stat. Of the 84 pitches, 17 were 100 miles per hour and up. Insane. He had the 7 strikeouts, which was great in 4 innings. That's pretty good. The 6 hits, he gave up some hits, especially on 0-2 counts. After starting off 0-2 on some batters. The 2 walks, he had a hits batter in there as well. So, that counts as like a third walk if you want to put it that way, and then 3 earned runs. The first inning, he came out and he struck out Talkin on 6 pitches. He started him out 0-2 and then somehow worked it to a full count, and then he struck him out swinging. Then he blew Suzuki away. 3 straight pitches, actually caught Suzuki looking. And then when he got to Bellinger, Bellinger came up. He got Bellinger to an 0-2 count, and then he walked him, which was pretty bad. He couldn't finish him off. That's when I was talking, like in that spot, he couldn't finish his pitch selection, not his pitch placement. His pitch selection I thought was a little bit shaky. 0-2, and then Bellinger worked out a walk. And then the next batter, he got Morel to fly out to center field. So in that first inning, because of the walk and because of the way Bellinger made him work after starting out 0 balls and 2 strikes, he threw 18 pitches in that first inning. Then in the second inning, he led off with Ian Happ, and Ian Happ grounded out. And then he hit Horner. After that, the third batter he faced, he walked on 4 straight pitches. He did not look good in that at bat at all. In his pitch selection as well. Then he faced Mastroboni, that he had a single after starting him with 0 balls and 2 strikes, which another batter got to 0 balls, 2 strikes, gave up a hit. And then, after that, he got out of the jam. It was first and second, got out the jam. He got Gomes. He struck him out looking, and then he got Talkin to ground out to second. So overall, in that second inning, 23 pitches. So he's already had 41 pitches in the first 2 innings. And he's on a pitch count. In the third inning, Suzuki again, he blew him away again. 3 straight pitches, and he struck him out. He struck him out looking. I think the first time I said looking, he actually struck him out swinging. He blew him away. Second, he struck him out looking to lead off the third inning. 6 pitches against Suzuki, 6 strikes, struck him out 2 times. After that, he got Bellinger to fly out, and then Morel hit a single off of him, and they ended the inning. Morel tried to steal second, and he was caught. So that was pretty much his best inning of the day. Not a 1-2-3, but he got the 3 batters he faced. He got them out. Because Morel, after getting a single, was caught stealing. So 11 pitches in that inning. The 4th inning is when was after the Pirates scored 4 runs. I believe O'Neal Cruz hit a 2-run home run in the inning before. So now is his first time pitching with the lead, and with the Pirates up 4-0, 4-zip. The leadoff batter Hap, he strikes him out swinging, and then Horner, who hit him with a pitch early in the first inning, hit a solo home run. So that was the first run scored off of Horner off of Skenes was a solo home run by Horner. After that, he got Bush to strike out looking, and then he gave up a hit to Mastrobuoni, and then he struck out Gomes. So that was 3 strikeouts in that inning. A total of 23 pitches that inning. So now he's at, I believe, 75 at that point. And then you're kind of questioning, like, they got a 4-1 lead now. He's on an innings limit, a pitch count. Didn't know if he was going to come out and pitch the 5th inning, but he did. The Pirates scored 2 more runs, I believe. They were up 6-1, so he's got a nice win. So I guess nice lead. So they let him come out to start the 5th inning with 75 pitches. He gets Talkin doubles to lead off the inning. And then Suzuki, who struck out previously the 2 previous times, gets he barely beats out an infield single. O'Neal just almost made a nice play and to get him out. So and then after that, they pulled him from the game. And that's your line for Paul Skenes in his major league debut. 84 pitches, not bad. Not eligible to get the win because he only went 4 innings. I guess that's why they tried to let him pitch the 5th. You need 5 innings to qualify for a win. So those 2 runners are his responsibility. Even though the relief pitcher comes in, they bring in Kyle Nicholas, comes out, gets the first 2 batters. He strikes out Bellinger. He gets Morel out, and then all of a sudden, chaos. he hits a batter, and he walks 3 straight guys on 12 pitches. That's 4 balls, a walk, 4 balls, another walk. Everybody, they took a walk around the whole park. Right. And so then the 2 runs that Skenes left on, the 2 runners they scored, that's his responsibility, therefore closing out Skenes' line with 3 earned runs. So bad job by the bullpen of Pittsburgh that they couldn't hold this for, leave those runners on. He came out, got the first 2 batters, boom, boom. And then chaos. The Cubs ended up scoring like 7 runs in that inning. And, they took the lead. I believe they went up 7-6. Or 8-6 in that inning, and then the Pirates eventually did go on to they went on to win the game. They ended up winning 10-9 in the the bottom of the 5th inning. After that big inning, Grandel hit a 3-run home run to give them the lead of 9-8 at that point. They added up an insurance run in the 6th, and then the Cubs got 1 in the top of the 9th. They made it interesting, and the Cubs lose to the Pittsburgh Pirates. But the story in that game was all about Paul Skenes and his major league debut. I personally felt that the nerves got to him early on. He settled down. I thought his pitch selection was a little bit shaky, and that could be part of the nerves as well. But I truly feel like this guy's the real deal. 17 pitches, 100 miles per hour out of 84 pitches. To me, that's pretty phenomenal. So shout out to Paul Skenes. I'm really high on this kid. Don't give up. If you got him in fantasy, sell high. Don't sell low. I think he's going to be a great fantasy player. The only thing you got to worry about him in fantasy is if, the Pirates are not in it, they're not going to use him probably in the last month of the season. They're going to have him strictly. They'll still have him on a pitch count, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're playing in the head-to-head leagues, that's the playoffs. So, that's the only time you may worry. But if you could trade Skenes and you do get a good player in return, go for it. But sell high, don't sell low. I think this guy's the real deal. I'll try to touch up on his next start this week later on. So he's pitched probably later on. I believe Thursday will probably be his next start. So that's it. I wanted to get on here and do a recap of Paul Skenes because this guy, we haven't seen a pitching prospect like this in a long time. I really believe since Steven Strasburg and probably Mark Pryor before that. And so I just wanted to touch up on that because I've been personally high on him. Wanted to give my opinion on it. What's your opinion? If you guys saw the game, what do you thought of him? Was it nerves? Do you think He's got to have better pitch selection. Was it maybe the catcher? Maybe Grandal has got to call a better game. So let me know what your thoughts. Leave your comments. I'll probably do a baseball summary again tomorrow, just to recap the standings and stuff. The Yankees won today. Big win for the Yankees to win the series 2-1 versus the rival Tampa Bay Rays. And Gleyber Torres 3 hits. That he had a big day. He hasn't had a big year. Gleyber Torres came up, hit a big 3-run home run after the Yankees were up 6-zip. They gave up 5 to Tampa Bay, and then Gleyber Torres pulled away and hit a big 3-run home run. Lewis Gill looked phenomenal today. Went 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs. That brings his record to now 4-1 with a 2.51 ERA. 48 strikeouts and a WHIP of 1.09. Lewis Gill's pitched phenomenal for the Yankees this year, so something to look forward to with the Yankees. I am a Yankee fan, so there'll be some Yankee bias on this channel. But my co-host Socrates Palmer is a Red Sox fan, which is we hate the Red Sox, so we hate Boston. But so maybe he could touch up on his Red Sox, and give you some Yankee hate if you are a Yankee hater. So the Yankees won today 10-6. They remain in second place behind the Orioles by half a game. I think that the Red Sox are only a game behind. But I'll touch up on the standings a little bit more tomorrow. If I get a chance, I'll do a video on the season, see where everybody's at in the standings and the league leaders and stuff like that. But big game for Judge. Judge hit a home run today as well. Torres, it was good to see him get back on track. I do want to mention that Trevino hit 2 home runs today. He was the player of the game. But I'm going to give it to Torres just because, he's been in a slump. He had 3 hits, and, his home run was the big home that pulled him away. But Trevino and then Jones with his first major league home run today. So all in all, the Yankees had 5 home runs today. So the Yankees win 10-6. And that's it for my baseball summary on this Mother's Day. Just wanted to drop that. Talking about Skenes. Please, comments, leave them. Let me know what you want to talk about. Let me know what you think so I could come out and produce it for you. We can have a talk. Maybe we could go live and do a baseball live. And, maybe I get some people up on the panel. We'll talk some baseball. But other than that, that's all I got. See you guys in the next one. Don't forget to catch us every Friday night. Me, Socrates Palmer, and D Free. When we do a Friday night sports talk, we talk about everything, mostly boxing, but we talk about all sports. So have a good day, everybody, and stay tuned for the boxing casual. He may drop a video later today. He said he may drop something today. Very embarrassing pick, as he picked he picked Kambosos to win yesterday. It was terrible, as Kambosos got destroyed. It wasn't even a fight. So he'll come on later or tomorrow and talk about his bad prediction. That's why he's a casual. So, all right, guys, take care. Have a good one. See you on the next one.